And now, we would like to welcome the principal, Vincent Romano.
Hello, and welcome to Take 5 with Dr. Romano. Today is October 21st. This is episode 6. A lot of great things going on in the Malvern schools. Let's start out with some of our important events and upcoming dates. Mark your calendar. If you or someone you know would like to inspire the hearts and minds of the students at Malvern High School, please take time out of your busy day and join us for our career day, which will be held on Thursday, December 1st. Please reach out to our counseling department, Ms. Colleen Hennahan, for more information, and you can find more information on our website under the Counseling Department tab. Mindfulness. Some of the most successful people in the world practice mindfulness, practice being present, and meditation. Well, Malvern High School, I'm happy to say, as part of our library upgrade, we have a mindfulness room. We also have a mindfulness garden that will be opening up in the spring. But part of using these spaces is learning how to be mindful, learning how to meditate. So Mr. Mack, who's the Malvern guru of mindfulness, will be training some of our students. So please encourage your child to scan the QR code and to sign up for the mindfulness training. Those students who participate in mindfulness have better health, are more socially adjusted, emotionally stable, and most importantly, they're happier. So please encourage your child to be a part of the mindfulness program. Malvern High School, in the 19 years I've been here, we've never been over 650 students, so word must be out. Malvern is the place to be as parents want to send their child to Malvern schools. And listen, we're there with open arms, as long as they live in the district, of course. But in any event, it's important that we take our new students and make them a part of the Malvern family and make them feel comfortable. It's very difficult to move, as you can imagine, as a high school student into another school, into another space. So that day is important. We have a little bit of a party, a little bit of an orientation. Most importantly is they get to meet some of our upperclassmen who share some insights about what they can do for certain problems that they may have, where they can turn to, and just some of the little details of Malvern High School that are so important for the success of our children. As Malvern strives to be the best and always becoming bigger and better, we have a new digital platform for our parent-teacher conferences. I think you're going to like this one, but it's important that you come to the training and learn how to register and learn quickly how to use it. Once you do it, it's very simple, I promise. But that will be October 24th or October 25th at 7 p.m. Please sign on, please log in and learn how to use our new program. That's going to make it very easy for you, not only to plan meetings for that night, but for meetings in the future. One important date I also wanted to remind you about, our election day on November 8th, it is a virtual learning day. We need to know that we are ready to turn to virtual learning at the flip of a switch. So that day is a great practice for us to go from regular everyday instruction to virtual learning. I hope we don't have to do it, but listen, if we do, Malvern's going to be prepared and your child's not going to miss out on their education. And that's very important. Just some quick events, our open house. Listen, like I said before, word must be out. What's going on at Malvern High School? A lot of people looking over the fence and hearing great things about Malvern. People want their child to attend this school. As we know, it's the most important thing to us as parents to make sure our children have the opportunity to be educated by the very best. I like to say that Malvern offers just that as we strive to be better and better every day, every week, and every year. But very, very awesome night as the students ran this night. You see Raymond Cesare in front of the audience. Talking about his experience at Malvern High School, right up to Gabby Joseph, who was a display of the awesome Malvern talent. She did a fantastic job singing the solo. In the lower left, you can see our panel where students openly spoke about some of their experiences and fielded some questions from our parents. Also during that night, our women in the field of STEM face bias, whether it's conscious or unconscious bias, microaggressions, where women aren't taken seriously in the STEM field, and that's not okay, and Malvern's not going to stand for it. So I was very proud. Thank you, Ms. Belay, for organizing that night and being a part of a national movement to make women feel comfortable and women part of the fabric in the area of STEM. Very proud that Malvern was a part of that. Some really big highlights. We had a library ribbon cutting ceremony, and I would be remiss if I didn't, of course, thank our Board of Education for allowing us to pursue this and encouraging us to do so, and for their light and guidance, but also Senator Kevin Thomas and Assemblywoman Judy Griffin for their part in allowing this to be possible. It's 22nd century learning environment for our children, nothing but the very best, and this is an awesome space. If you haven't had the opportunity, come down to one of our PTA meetings at the high school, and that's where those meetings take place, so it's a nice place for that to be. Jamila Smith, congratulations, tennis champion, legend now in the Malvern schools. History, at least in the past, we've tried to look at most recent history in Malvern, and we couldn't find anything going back as far as 15 years. But Jamila Smith advanced to round 16 in the Nassau County Tennis Championships this past weekend in Eisenhower. Making history, Jamila, outstanding, congratulations. So I guess it's no surprise when I tell you that Jamila Smith was also our outstanding physical education student of Nassau County, Physical Education Student of the Year, along with Matthew Merkel. Congratulations to both of you. That's a great honor, and it makes us proud to be a part of the Malvern family. As I said earlier last night, I had the opportunity to see the Malvern, the Pride of Malvern Marching Band at Mitchell Field, and always very exciting to see the reaction from the audience. Malvern commands their attention, and once Malvern starts to play, you'll hear the place get quiet. Listen, great job. And I know they're closing the gap as we get closer and closer to the championships, the New York State Championships, coming this, I think it's October 29th and 30th. So all the best in the final weeks of our band in preparation to be New York State champions. So I know you always represent us well. I was very happy to say we also participated in Unity Day. Thank you, Dr. Cressy, and the Student Response Club, who put together a great day to raise awareness for bullying prevention. All of us, either A, have been a victim of bullying, know someone who's been bullied, and you better not have been a bully. But if you were, now's your chance to turn it all around. We all took the pledge. I got my band here. Okay, I took the pledge. Okay, and as you can see, a lot of our students did that too. It was a nice day to raise awareness, to open people's eyes on the dangers and the impact that bullying has. So it was a great day for Malvern. Friday Night Lights. Okay, so listen, 2 weeks ago, we're not happy, very disappointed about how things went. Most of it was not Malvern students, probably about 95% of the problem was not Malvern students, but we need to do a better job. And that's exactly what we plan to do tonight. So listen, we're excited about the game tonight. We're excited to welcome our families and our friends to the Malvern football game, Friday Night Lights. Some things you need to know. Henry Street Gate and the Persian Boulevard gates will be locked at 6:30. We do this in the name of security, not to make anything difficult. The basketball and tennis courts will be locked at 5 p.m. and will be closed for the duration of the game. Please note that overflow parking, I know the lot gets full, and then we start parking in crazy situations and scenarios. Save yourself the grief. The best kept secret for Friday nights, in fact, that's where I park, is the south parking lot in front of the Malvern Performing Arts Center. And the walkway there is all lit up. There's lots of cameras there. If we do have cars parking, we'll also have escorts as far as security goes. Okay, so best kept secret, you better off parking there anyway, but that will be our overflow lot. You'll notice our presence. Our security team will be wearing bright yellow vests, and our supervisor will be wearing orange jackets. Please, if you see something, say something. If something looks suspicious, you see one of us in an orange or a yellow vest, please come let us know. Okay, so we can do this as a team. We're safer as a group. And listen, I am not concerned about our safety because we're going to do the right thing and we're going to be present. Please know that the pavilion and the Coach Britt Memorial Rock will be off limits during the game. Okay, if you're here to watch the game, you need to be in the stands. We're not hanging out in the parking lots. We're not hanging out in the fields. We're not hanging out by the snack shack without getting something to eat real quick. But most importantly is we need to contain some of the areas that we're watching the game from. So it's important, please, to note some of those important changes. Okay, bikes must be locked at the bike racks. They are not allowed to be ridden around the field. We did ask for a police presence, and you know how great the Malvern PD has been in their work, and our team worked together. So they'll be present throughout the game, and certainly at the game's conclusion when most problems happen. Smoking and vaping, we did notice that there was smoking, a lot of vaping going on last Friday, so please, save that for home, if that's what you need to do. Rather you not do it at all, but please do not do it on the Malvern grounds, or you'll be asked to leave the game. Also encourage your children, as we did today, to carry their school IDs with them, okay? Listen, we're looking forward to a great night, and we have a great game tonight. I know the Mules are going to come out on top as they play the second place team, West Hempstead. So it's important that we beat those guys tonight, and hoping that will solidify some home field advantage. Certainly, last but not least, remember Homework Center, extra help, Adelphi Saturday programs. We have so many programs in place to help your child. Also, if your child's doing real well, encourage them to give back. Become a peer too, and they can do that by stopping by my office. Listen, I promised not to go over 5 minutes. I don't know where I'm at right now, but I think I did a pretty good job. Okay, I wanted to say thank you for listening. Let's make it a great night. Let's make it a great weekend. And better yet, let's make it a great life. Thank you again for listening, and enjoy the weekend.